So, this video was requested by Mr. Max Sterner, and it's a bookshelf tour, and I have enough bookshelves that it might be entertaining, and I'm too lazy to really do anything else, so here we go. Well, first off is a wall. I'm really bad at doing this face camera thing. And this is a new bookcase that I got. I didn't have to bring it up the stairs, thank fuck. This is a wee ram skull. My mum's friend gave it to me at one point in the distant past, and yeah, I've used it for drawing reference and things like that, and to talk to, because back when I was reading young, I thought, you know, I need to access my subconscious somehow, so basically that was my subconscious, and yeah, I don't really do that anymore. It was, I don't know, it wasn't not working, but it wasn't important. Okay, this looks cool. The Voices of Silence. It's about art. Yeah, that's clever, isn't it? Voice of silence. Because art's a picture. Visual art is a picture. Sorry. Art is a much wider category than just visual art. I do apologise for that mistake. It was quite appalling. Other stuff is this random motherfucker. I say random because I was lent it by the dean of my college. Only it was in a kind of disciplinary meeting, because I was there when I wasn't supposed to be there because I'm suspended, so I'm not supposed to go apparently. But we ended up talking about Spanish and Pessoa, so she gave me that book, which is cool. Last thing I expected to happen, really. And speaking of which, these are my stories in Spanish. Because, well, this is, you can see all my German crap here. Started off on German, but ended up getting further with Spanish for some reason, unintentionally. Well, it's because I read Borges, like bilingual edition of his poetry, and then I was like, oh, I can read Spanish. Sort of. The next shelf is yeah, that's it really. All of it, ignore, right, these look a bit wacky, right, but you know what, they're my grand's, and yeah, okay, this guy looks like a fucking nutcase, but never mind. Yeah. Here is my electronics, technically a bookshelf, so might as well. Here's my speaker that my dad gave me, because he buys crap at the fucking speed of light, and then he buys something else, and then he doesn't need the other crap, so I get some of it. Not bad. It's not that he has money, he just gets into debt. Here's my favourite little headphones. Very dynamic. Fuck yours. Super neutral. Yeah. And here's DJ decks, which my friend got me for Christmas, and for some reason I haven't fucking used them yet. I don't know why. Well, it was because I had to get these. But now that I have them, there's no reason not to. So, it's a mystery. Anyway. Art books and thing. Here's The Philosophy of Time. Yeah, time. Time is odd. Oh, mate. Johnny the Homicidal Mate. When I was 15, right, this was the fucking best thing in the world. Speaking of which, this fellow right here is amazing, right? So, I'd never heard of him before. Got this book. I was like, oh my god. And it was literally £6.95, I think. Yeah, these editions are so cheap for what they are. Yeah, it's fucking great. And here's a little memory. Yeah. I learned all of these. What did I? Let's see. Yep, around the arm. Probably did that. Skip the string here. Around the leg. Yeah, I did all that. Whipping. Yeah. Oh. Now, yeah, done those. You can see I've ticked them off. Ooh, I mastered that one. Damn, I don't think I can do that anymore. Cool. In fact, I'm gonna get back to that later. I'm gonna try. Even though my fucking string is threadbare. And maybe if I get decent again, I will do a video for you guys. Yeah. And now, the shelf of books I've already read, except for that one. I got like 80 pages in, and then I was like, fuck that, motherfucker, and I stopped. But I will probably get around to it at some point, but it was not all that interesting. I don't know if that's controversial, but there it is. Okay, now we're onto the desk. The desk has this bad boy. Oh yeah, this bad boy. It's for all my textbooks and shit, except all my textbooks had to go back to the library, because I'm not allowed books out while I'm suspended, so sad things. This is my philosophy of physics. This is my kind of shit, except it's also full of bullshit. Everyone's confused. Now how are they confused, you ask me? Well, people see... Okay, so I'm reading this right now, causal reasoning in physics. He's defending the idea that there is a place for causal reasoning in physics. Not the same as determinism. But, yeah, I agree with him on that point. Except that the way he argues it kind of means that people can still argue things that I think are false. And also he argues for the idea of, like, interventions as a notion of cause rather than cause something being caused by like all other things in the past, which I disagree with. I think that the notion of causes still applies in that case where there's a lot of causes, because that's just real life. Yeah, maybe I'll do a video on that. I don't know, it seems better to do in writing, but yeah, I don't know. These are my pictures. Doop, doop a doop. Yeah, that one is based on the idea of halos. I was reading pictures, and he was on about halos, depicting the inner light and whatnot, but the inner light is actually supposed to not really be an inner light, it's just supposed to be like interaction. So I thought, well, obviously the halo shouldn't just be around this person's head, it should just be everything. So yeah, I made that painting. What it's worth. Well, we're on the desk. We got my fiddle toys. It's perfect. This little caterpillar, got it for £1 from a toy shop. It's so good to keep my hands busy. And also this one. It's great. You should get one. These are my card designs. Pew, pew. I'm gonna sell greetings cards while I'm away, so I don't have to do a shitty, horrible job. So yeah, if you're interested, hit me up. I want to know how many to print, basically. Some upside down writing that I was doing. Here's my latest design. Oh, there it is, my latest design. Here are my books. Great book. Great. Oh, can't do the camera. Great book. Yeah, stuff on witchcraft, paganism. I'm into all that kind of shit. Trying to figure out how it's all connected, what it all means. Yes. I don't know. This is my notebook. My journal. Well, it's not really a journal. It's my brain. You don't want to go there. Shit, have I even done that fucking shelf yet? Oh, this video is long. Never mind. I am not in the practice of making short, sweet, concise, entertaining, and interesting videos. I'm more interested in verbosity myself, so yeah, it's also my taste. So I'll continue. That's another fucking trippy ass painting. This is really sick. I can't do camera work to save my fucking life. Well, I can't use this camera. I can use other cameras. Alright. Yeah. Some of my favourite Hot Wheels cars. Plymouth Superbird. Oh yeah. Ford Shelby. My supplements. This is the only one that works, by the way. Don't get this fucking Racetam bullshit. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. If you actually have ADHD or anything, don't fucking try. Oh yeah, by the way, that's what this is all about, right? It's not autism. No, nothing like that. No, it's ADHD, plain and simple. Yes. And yeah, dinosaurs from fucking 20 decades ago. This is my camera, and for some reason the lens cap is gone. I don't know where it's gone, but yes. Oh, that's one of my favourite things to fiddle with. It was when I was fucking 5. I found that in the shed the other day. And the last shelf, you'll be glad to fucking hear. Blank canvases, shit that I want to read. Well, I've been reading this. I love Beckett. I love that guy. More shit that I've read. And, most recently, this motherfucker. Easily one of the best books I've ever read. Completely. I would say it's the best. Except, that's just overkill. Because, you know, Beckett is, you know, he's also impressed me a great deal. Kind of. Full of clever ideas. But Ebenezer LePage, which is how it's pronounced, Ebenezer LePage, because he tells us in the book, is just the most intricate, well-crafted story. Well, is it a story? It's kind of just life. The book is life. It's fucking amazing. Full of plot twists, so it doesn't really have a plot. The kind of psychological detail of it is, I think, the most impressive thing about it. It's not full of clever ideas and stuff like that, though it is very clever. Shows that clever ideas are not all, which is a good thing to learn. Yeah. It was such a great book. Like, for random books I picked up because I thought it might be interesting. Like, fucking hell. I was blown away. But yeah. I think... that's all I've got for you. So, here's my view. Lovely, lovely, the street, nice. Oh fuck, it's the big cat. You see that motherfucker? You're not supposed to be here. Get out of my garden. She's not gonna listen to me. Anyway.